Good afternoon, family. Happy Saturday, August the 21st, 2021. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. Man, this month's flying by already. I mean, I could have sworn that we were just, in July, in June. I mean, the summer's going right fast, And I can't wait to go ahead and see what the future right now it's gonna go ahead and bring. Crypto, as you guys already know, family, has been exploding. Not to the levels that it was prior a couple months ago, but we're probably at 49,000 for Bitcoin. Of course, everybody uses Bitcoin to kind of gauge the rest of the cryptos. So there's been a lot of big gains. At least 50 to 60% gains on some coins, if not even more. So it looks like everything's turning up bullish again. But you know what? You can't forget what's going around the world as well. Silver, of course, is getting trashed. It might drop down to in the $20 range. Can it drop under $20? Can it go to 19? You know, it can. Anything is possible, guys. But I know what I'm gonna be doing, and you guys already know what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna be buying that dip. I'm gonna be buying silver at $20 and $19 if it does reach that level. You know, most analysts, smart fuckers, not someone like me, they're not calling for $19 silver. They're still pushing for $50 silver. They see that in their forecast. They see that because inflation is definitely here and is kicking into overdrive, and most people see it. They don't want to deal with it. And that's not good, because going back to they don't want to deal with it, and going back to what's happening with the rest of the world, we after 20 years, the United States, decides to pull out of Afghanistan. So 20 years of a war that we shouldn't, or a war that we should have never started, and if we did start it, it should have been over a long time ago. 10 years ago it should have been over. 15 years ago it should have been over, but hey, guess what? Now we're here. This president is dealing with it, and just been done totally bad. The way they basically just pulled all the troops out, and the Americans that were behind and the troops that are there now basically said, "Hey, bon voyage." Figure it out. Well, the Taliban's crashing down on every little city and taking over Afghanistan. 10 days it took for them to go ahead and take over, around there. I'm not, don't quote me on that. Definitely correct me on the comments, family, regarding if it took 10 days to basically take over Afghanistan. So, you know what? And not to mention as well that the U.S. left a lot of military, weaponry behind. High tech drones, arsenal, definitely. I mean, just they left good stuff just behind planes. And you swear China and Russia don't, can't wait to get their paws on something like that. Now the Taliban have it. So this is not good at all for what's going on right now with crypto being moved, and pumped, because there's investors going into the market and boosting it up, and they could jump in and get out, and then, cause just a pullback, a drop. Silver getting trashed. The bankers are, definitely manipulating that. And then you got, Afghanistan falling to the Taliban. The Taliban, now you got a whole, regime of Looney Tunes running the country. And you swear they're not going to want to take revenge on the U.S. Oh, after 20 years, fuckers. Oh, yeah. I mean, come on now. So now, you just toss them a softball up there. Got to give it to the leadership of America. Thank you, Biden, for being a dumbass. Couldn't have done it without you. That's what the U.S. is saying right now. And America's tired of of wars. They don't want to go back to war. Which 20 years should have not been there. This is another Vietnam, another Korea, another loss for the United States. and not to mention all those, billions and trillions of dollars that, was used to fund that war. And for what? For nothing at this point. We got what we needed, which was Osama, but man, we still kept going. We did take all their damn gold, though. I assure you of that. And if they had any oil, we're just holding on to that. Okay, us as Americans, we're just holding on to Afghanistan for a good time for you guys. When you guys are ready to take it back, we won't give it back. That's what the U.S. is telling them. But anywho, going back to China now. China, China better, stay in their place. That's number one. Because them over there, they're definitely trying to take Taiwan, and they keep on doing military drills, right off the ocean, basically, over there in Thailand, just to show their force to the Thailand people, and they're not gonna give in. They're over here looking at the U.S. like, well, you got our back, U.S. But the U.S. is weak. It's just look at the leader. It starts with the leader. He's a moron. He's a buffoon, and then his whole cabinet, just a bunch of dummies. And again, we need somebody stronger there. This world is crazy. We need somebody not crazy, but somebody who is going to do the right thing. And no one in the whole, Senate or whatnot, or Congress for the United States is able to do that. So we definitely need some change, guys. And if it doesn't change, we have to adapt, and we have to make sure that we protect ourselves and our family. That's why I'm making this video. We want to make sure that we don't forget what's going on around the world too. So stock up on your your water, your essentials, and just prepare for the worst and just pray for the best, and get in the best shape of your life. We're not living in good times. I mean, I don't know how, people are not depressed right now because the stock market is pumping. But when the stock market crashes, and it will crash, it's going to bring down everything with you, your mortgage or your homes that are just going through the roof. All of that's going to cause a depression. It's called depression because the people get depressed. And when that happens, the morale goes away, and only the strong will survive and continue to move forward and capitalize. It's not the end of the world, but, it's going to be a complete change, a complete overhaul. We're in an overhaul right now, between the old, the middle class, the middle age, and the young bloods, So everything's changing, guys, and we need to stay ready physically, definitely physically, but most importantly, mentally and spiritually, because we haven't seen nothing yet. And if this is freaking us out when we haven't seen nothing yet, we're gonna be in a horrible situation if we don't prepare for it, guys. So get that silver, get that XRP, take it off the exchange. If it's, if you're not holding it, it don't belong to you. Not your keys, not yours. So make sure that you take it out of, the exchange, and pray for the best, and just do the best you can, guys. Spend time with your family. We really appreciate all the love and support you guys give us here at the channel. A lot of love on Instagram. Getting close to almost 10,000 followers there. Can't do this without you guys. Really appreciate you guys. Share the message, and take care.